It's not so much to help with mounting the tire, but it helps with seating the tire when it comes to inflation time. Because it'll reduce the friction and it can naturally seat on the rim. Now I'm going to lube the tire. Let me see here. Can you get me in the view? Alright. Now another thing. This is a directional tire. So there's a left and a right. You can tell by the tread design, okay? But there's other tires which are quote unquote not directional. So they don't necessarily have an inside or an outside. But you're supposed to mount it a certain way. So on your tires, you're going to have a dot right here. And what's important is that this faces out with this section right here. It says 2516, okay? So this is 2516. That means that the tire was manufactured the 25th week of 2016, which means that this is not an old expired tire that should be replaced due to age. That should always be mounted on the outside, facing the outside. But because it's directional, they'll have it on both sides. So actually, the side that I have the top is this side. Now, what I'm going to do, is right here. Now, unlike when I was taking the tire off, I mount, when I'm putting the tire on, the valve stem at the 6 o'clock position, whereas the duck head will be at the 3 o'clock position. And I'll show you why. Oops, a little too slippery there. Alright, let's try this again. I think I need to get it so it hooks on a little more. So I'm going to hold the tire a little bit so it doesn't slip again. So if you look here, that's the valve stem. Look at all that room between the valve stem and the sidewall. That keeps the valve stem and the tire pressure sensor safe. So as we rotate it, all the pressure was over here, far away from the tire pressure sensor. So that keeps your tire pressure sensor safe. Now when the top bead's up, bottom bead's on, we're going to rotate it again to the 6 o'clock position, and we're going to use the rollers to help with pushing the tire fully on the wheel. Now, there's a couple things. If you don't have this assist arm or assist arm like this, which I highly recommend if you're concerned to be in a shop or be a shop that does low profile tires, worth the investment. By far worth the investment. It's less wear and tear on your body. It's an easier job. Now, if you occasionally do them, there's a couple of things that I might want to suggest. One is tire manufacturers excuse me, make a drop center clamp. A lot of them do that. What that does is that basically will act like a second lever, okay? So they talk about the 2-spoon method. Well, that replaces one of the spoons. Because the point of 2 spoons is to keep more of the tire in the drop zone so it's easier to seat onto the rim. So it's the same philosophy and the same principles. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up the rollers on the tire and show you how I set it up. Alright, so now we got a nice deep in the drop zone. We got the tire up over the tail, below the duck head. So as we rotate, this is gonna, the wheel, the roller is gonna rotate on this one and stay there to keep the bead pressed down. This one's locked, it won't move. So this is gonna follow the tire around all the way. So we're going to go slowly here, so you can see here, so this is staying there. You see the sidewall starting to slowly pull under. Now a lot of people have trouble at this point when they don't have the assist arms, and that's because you're not in the drop zone. And it's really hard. You got a stiff sidewall, it's not easy. I've had to do it before and it's not fun. And you can also put yourself at real risk of hurting yourself. So I'm going to finish putting the tire on. Alright, we're going to lift it up. We put the camera down. We're going to take the duck head, put it out of the way. And all that's left is to inflate the tire. But first, you got to release the clamp. Alright, sorry, I keep on getting disturbed. I'm videotaping with my phone and people keep on calling me. So we're going to inflate the tire now. Now that it's off the clamps, because the clamps will keep it from sealing. We're going to rotate this so it's away from me a little bit here. This way I don't get splattered in the face with lube. So this is why good quality lube is important. Easily seated. It only took 20 pounds of pressure. I've had places where I worked where they used crappy, cheap, slime, and I had to put 100 pounds in those tires to get them to seat. This, with good quality, I prefer paste. You won't have that problem nearly as often. And that's how I do tires. They're low profile.